That's the most gratifying part of being a structural engineer, is getting to see our design and our work come to fruition.
BusinessJournalDaily.com 3 Minutes With is brought to you by Farmers National Bank.
I like a bank that's a pillar in my community.
I like a bank so cutting edge, they have a lab branch.
We are so alike.
Well, we do both bank at Farmers National Bank.
Farmers.
Stand strong.
The following is an excerpt from the Brain Gain Navigator series. For more information on this series, click on the Brain Gain tab at BusinessJournalDaily.com.
For me, I knew I was probably going to be an engineer when I was in high school, just because of my interest in math and science. And then when I got to college, I took some introductory level classes my first year at YSU and really decided upon civil engineering at that time. And then it wasn't until I got here at MS Consultants where I decided that I wanted to be a structural engineer. I do a lot of bridge design, also design other structures like retaining walls, tanks, large concrete tanks for water treatment plants, and other structures for roadway systems. When we first get a bridge project, we kind of have to look at the span length and consider different types of materials that might be most economical and most practical for each different bridge type. So depending on the span length and maybe even what feature the bridge is intersecting, if it's intersecting a road or a railroad or a waterway, a river, that sort of thing. So we consider different materials such as steel and concrete beams. Some of them are very simple with no skew and kind of straight and flat, and some of our bridges are along curves which are more challenging to design. That's the most gratifying part of being a structural engineer, is getting to see our design and our work come to fruition when we hand the plans off to the client and then the contractor builds the bridge or other structure, and you get to see our community using that structure for years to come. Mm-hmm. One of my favorite projects is the State Route 11 bridge in Canfield. It's actually US Route 224 over State Route 11. It has spelled out in big letters Canfield. Well, that bridge was interesting because we had to design it part width, so for part width construction. So we had to maintain traffic on half of the bridge while demolishing half and constructing it half at a time. Mm-hmm. And also the other big challenge on that project was there was utilities, fiber optic cables underneath the bridge. Okay. So we had to work that into the construction. The biggest challenge to being a professional engineer is really actually just obtaining and maintaining the professional engineer's license. There's a lot that goes into that. First of all, you have to graduate from an ABET accredited college or university, and then you have to pass the Fundamentals of Engineering exam, which is a 5 or 6 hour exam, and after that, then you can go into practice and work with a registered engineer for 4 years, and then you can take the professional engineering exam, the PE exam, and if you take and pass that, then you become a professional engineer. After that, it's not done. You still have to get so many continuing education credits per year to maintain your engineering license every year after that.
BusinessJournalDaily.com 3 Minutes With is brought to you by Farmers National Bank.
I like a bank that's a pillar in my community.
I like a bank so cutting edge, they have a lab branch.
We are so alike.
Well, we do both bank at Farmers National Bank.
Farmers.
Stand strong.